This feels like really dramatic. We're just gonna keep this casual, because that's kind of how this channel's always been. Hopefully you're not picking up the big CRT screeching behind me. It's cozy, right? Welcome to our new house. I obviously haven't been uploading a whole lot. I did talk about it, but yeah, summer was really stressful. Long story short, I once again wasn't able to keep up with Let's Plays, which seems to be a very consistent theme on this channel. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's something I've been considering for honestly years and just haven't wanted to accept it. But I can't keep up with Let's Plays. I just can't. As I get older, more responsibilities come up. We know how it goes. It's been really hard finding the time to record and edit on top of other life responsibilities all the time. I don't feel like it's good for my health to be sitting down all the time either. And honestly, I feel like I missed the perfect moment just because I really hate endings. I don't like finalities. I think we've already established this on this channel. But, you know, my Skyrim series came to an end, Gonair's story and everything. Canonic ending. Canonic? It's probably a word. It is now. I feel like I honestly should have ended things there. So did my games. My games were clearly like, girl, and started breaking. Like, my Skyrim save is pretty borked. Morrowind seems to be doing the same. I honestly kind of, maybe this is a weird viewing of it, but the trip to Amsterdam, coolest thing in the world. I honestly feel like it was just like a sign from the universe, like, girl, you did it. You can move on now. It's okay. And I know I had just started new series because starting new series is very fun, but finding the time for them, oh, Do is here to say hi. We gotta have Dova Kitty in the video. She's like, no, you don't. Cover the collar. Yep. There she is. Fat as ever. I know I started the podcast, the Tales podcast too, which I love doing. However, since moving to this house, I don't know that podcasts are going to be a very good idea. Not one where I'm trying to be, you know, really like chill and like not a whole lot of weird like sudden noises going on. Because we have a beagle on one side, which is bad enough, and you could definitely hear him from the PC room, but the people on the other side also have like 15 dogs. That's being dramatic, but they have a few dogs. And they love to let everyone know whenever someone's walking by within a 3-mile radius. I don't feel like continuing with that's gonna be a very good idea either. Like, maybe in the future, if I can soundproof our PC room a little bit more. This is just our game room, by the way. We have a separate, like, living room that's like a library, and we have a PC room. Like, I love this house. God, I hope that didn't come off as bragging. I know how terrible the housing market is. We live in, like, the nastiest, ugliest place in Texas. Like, stuff's cheap here, so we were really lucky in that regard. So I really do appreciate all the support throughout the years, the support that led me to being able to do things like Amsterdam and just all the friends I've been able to make along the way. Like, I know it's really cheesy, but I really do appreciate it. Like, that's always been the point of doing social media. I've never wanted to have like this huge, like, glamorous channel. Honestly, this channel got way bigger than I was expecting, and sometimes it made me kind of uncomfortable. So while I do plan to go ahead and retire this channel, retire my Tamriel socials and everything, I'm not going to completely leave social media, though that's honestly something I've been considering. Because life without it is very peaceful, but it's also kind of boring, kind of lonely. So still going to be on social media. I'm just going to be using different accounts, new accounts, because I just kind of want to start fresh. I might come back to this channel because we know I'm wishy-washy. At least I know it. I might come back for maybe an occasional video or stream, maybe when Elder Scrolls 6 finally comes out, maybe, I don't know, there's no promises with that. I can't see the future, I don't know where I'm gonna be, how busy I'm gonna be, I just don't know. It's just I can't keep up with doing this all the time, and I've honestly felt really, like, boxed in, especially since, you know, Elder Scrolls has been pretty, we have ESO, but it's hard to be an Elder Scrolls YouTuber nowadays, so. And quite clearly, I like other things other than just Elder Scrolls. Honestly, like, whenever I first started doing YouTube, well, that's a lie, I first started doing YouTube when I was like 10. I was doing like Animal Crossing stuff, and I hated being boxed into just that too. Which, more so was because I was giving into pressure about views, which I guess it really is anyway. I tried to bring like World of Warcraft onto the channel and whatnot. Did good for a while, but started to flop. I try not to focus on that stuff, but it's hard. It's hard. I think every YouTuber struggles with that a little bit. But yeah, all my new stuff, I'll be posting about fantasy and like Elder Scrolls, World of Warcraft, stuff like that still, but there will also be like a lot of Nintendo, just gaming in general. It's just going to be kind of focusing on that. But it's not going to be things like Let's Plays. It's going to be more so things like, you know, I love doing collection videos. I like doing videos where I more so, like, I don't know, things that I talk about, like what games I beat this year, this month, or whatever, what I've picked up recently, what I have in my collection, that sort of thing. That's always been like my favorite sort of content. And then I was trying something out for like patrons and members on this channel where I was doing like gaming vlogs, where I would just kind of vlog, but the focus would be kind of on like, oh, here's like what I'm playing and stuff like that. And honestly, me and Ryder have an event lined up for later this month that it's like a Minecraft experience thing, and I'm like, I could kind of vlog that. I don't know, stuff like that occasionally. None of it's going to be on a set schedule because I can't promise anything, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to do it for fun. Just when I'm feeling like it, when I have something to say. Not that I wasn't having fun with the Let's Plays, but I definitely did get stressed out because I wanted to get them out regularly, even if I wasn't really like in the best mood or feeling it or have the time for it. And then I'd fall off again, and I'm tired of that cycle. So the name of my new stuff is Level 1 Waddle, which I know it probably is like a weird name, but I'll explain. The level 1 is kind of a reference to the level 1 like critter that you see around in World of Warcraft when there's like a little creature. I too am a little creature. And the Waddle, I'm a huge, I think we probably know I'm a huge fan of the Kirby series, and Waddle Dee is like the best design character in the world. Like, I love that my top favorite characters of all time, Gandalf, Illidan Stormrage, Waddle Dee. What a trio. So for like a long time on things like Pokemon, Animal Crossing, stuff like that, I'll name my character Waddle, and I like that. I think it's cute, it's endearing. I feel like Tamriel was always too like, ooh, mystical, sexy, you know, stuff like that, and that's just not me. I'm kind of a dweeb, just with cool eyeliner, so I feel like, I don't want to say the name elicited a lot of like weird, creepy stuff I got. I think that's just the unfortunate truth of my existence, but I just feel like Waddle is like a friendlier name, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like I said, I've been thinking about this for a while. I started stuff up for that like a year ago, and then I started having doubts, and I was like, oh, I don't even know if I want to be on social media. And I deleted it all, and I regret doing that now, but I do think I needed to have more time to sit on it, because decision making is hard. I am a Libra moon. I have made a YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded to it. I might record the first video for it later. I'm going to be re-uploading one of the videos I did for it last year. But it is a brand new channel, so if you were subscribed to that one, I'm pretty sure that's what became the Tales channel, so this is a new one. Sorry. All over the place. I've at least been thinking this one out this time. I have a Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Blue Sky. I've got Instagram, and I'm using like TikTok too to post stuff. Right now it's a lot of Kirby. I have been re-uploading a lot of Kirby stuff. There will be more fantasy too. I'm just kind of in a Nintendo mood right now anyway. Honestly, always am to some degree, but hadn't had a space to talk about it, so. Oh, I have a new Discord too. Not starting a server yet, but I don't know if I will, because I kind of hate the pressure of running one. Why'd it get dark? And I'm very bad at responding to DMs because I don't like being on my phone all the time. I'm usually not. At least I try not. I got social anxiety though, but yeah, the Discord server will at least be up still for now, because I know people still use it a little bit, but I probably won't be very active in it. I've also always been like torn on using like my actual name on stuff, and I think I have landed on that I would prefer not to. I know a lot of you that I've made friends with probably know it. Honestly, you don't even have to be my friend. It was kind of just on my Twitter and whatnot for a while, but you know, I use that like professionally too, and just in real life stuff. Obviously it's my name, so I would prefer just Waddle. But yeah, it'll mostly be real life stuff, maybe some one-off gameplays like Animal Crossing Town Tours, maybe the occasional mod, I don't know. Like I said, it's just gonna be whatever I kind of feel like. Maybe like little weird happenings in World of Warcraft, I don't know. It's just a place I want to be able to upload without a lot of pressure. Just the actual dream of like, okay, feels like you're hanging out with a friend. Here's what your friend did today. Woo. What'd y'all do today? You know? I did mention Patreon and YouTube memberships. I think if I could figure out how. I don't know, like, it's weird, because, like, I was thinking that I would just close down YouTube memberships, but I do have videos on here that I don't want, like, on the broader internet, so I'm not entirely sure. Not that it's, like, anything weird, but, you know, showing, like, more of my house and whatnot, that I kind of liked that it was in its own little spot. So I was thinking about deleting memberships, but then I don't know how you'd access that. I don't know, let me know what you think. I'll probably end them either way. Don't, like, expect anything, like, new out of it. And on Patreon, I was thinking I might just end that too, but I kind of forgot a while back. Patreon, like, changed how it, like, what percentage I think that it takes from creators. But if you had an older Patreon, like I did, there was no change. So I might just rebrand that one at some point, but I'm gonna let it sit for right now. So, kind of the same thing with it. It is on hiatus, and it'll probably be rebranded at some point. And I really do want to thank y'all again, especially, like, patrons and members. Y'all helped me get new stuff for the channel, new, like, games to play and everything like that, and new things to hoard for the little collection videos and whatnot. And I really do appreciate all the support, both from the patrons and members, but once again, just to anybody that watched this channel. But I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to mention, so I will close the Chromebook. Look how cute it is, by the way. I'm bad at ending things, and I, like, don't want to end this video either, because I feel like I'm gonna forget to say something. I don't know. I hope y'all understand. I think we probably all knew it needed to happen. So yeah, I hope I see some familiar faces over there. But yeah, I guess I really gotta do it. Gotta stop the video. How many years has it even been? It's been 7 years, this channel. So, thank you for all those years. And I guess maybe I'll see you around.